If you've ever found yourself in a situation where you're having trouble placing an element in the mix, where you just need a little bit of the transient detail to pop out, then this video is for you. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite transient shapers, Waves Smack Attack. What Waves Smack Attack allows you to do is have control over the front-end transient response and also the back-end sustain. And we have a lot of different ways in which we can accomplish this. In terms of adding bite, whether we're working with congas, any percussion thing, or if we wanted to kind of de-emphasize the front-end transient attack on room mics or things that have been heavily compressed, this is an amazing plugin to use. Let's listen to this bongo. We have two main dials over here. We have attack and we have sustain. Take a look at what happens when I increase and decrease the attack. Now let's decrease. Now, we have different ways in which we can affect this, and you can kind of just follow the GUI in terms of giving you an indication. If I just want the very front-end transient, just a little spike of this, then I can choose this mode over here.
Was never my intention to chase you away.
See how it just pops out, just that little bit. And all we're doing is we're affecting one control, and we've chosen a very specific duration, and we've dialed this into taste. Now, in addition to that, we can also adjust the sustain. If I wanted this to be super, super tight, just have a really spiky front-end transient and actually have less sustain, then we can actually pull down the sustain. We are completely changing the sound. Now listen to how tight that sounds. It's really spiky, and we could also even change between these different modes.
Was never my intention to chase you away. I promised to try to get used to you one day. Did not expect to see you.
So that's the basics in terms of Smack Attack. We do have some other controls here as well, which you can mess with. We have different limit modes. We have a clip mode. Clip can be super useful if you get super aggressive. Notice it's not letting it get past a certain level.
My intention to chase you away. I promised to try to get used to you.
It's a day and night difference.
Did not expect to see.
Okay, so I'm happy with that. Let's move on now. We have room mics, and this is honestly one of my favorite use cases when I'm working with transient shapers and transient designer style plugins. Now let's listen in context. Now let's mute it. You can hear how much of an impact this one track is having. But if I'm being honest, it has a little bit too much front-end attack. And one of the tricks that I love doing with room microphones, especially when they've been tracked through compression, and maybe they have a really spitty front end and it's kind of like harsh and it's got a really spiky transient, I will dial in an instance of Smack Attack and I will actually bring down the attack on the front end. And we can contour this sound so that it still has the sustain and the decay, but it's not as harsh on the front end transients. We can even bring up the sustain. Listen to how it's softening the front end, and we can bring up the output. Now let's bring this in context of the whole entire track. So we're getting all of the ambience that we need from our drum room mic, but we're not getting the aggressive front end transient because we're getting that from our close mics. This is a really amazing way to be able to use transient shaper style plugins. So that's using Wave Smack Attack to add an extra layer of bite to individual elements from within your mix. I'm Marcus Huskins, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.